Hey, it's Mo Bunnell, your business development expert and author of The Snowball System. Well, here we are in our second of 4 videos on how to think about client relationships and business development in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. And this is our second in 4 videos. Remember, yesterday we talked about our mindset because being helpful to others has got to start with us. And we talked about how to perceive the situation, how to act, and how to be willing to accept the things we can't change as we get tons of change over the next couple weeks and months. What I want to cover today are strategies for acting. And remember yesterday I talked about the power and the positive feelings I got from spending the entire day on Sunday cleaning my garage. And the reason that was so powerful was because I was distraction free. I was basically working on a project from A to Z, getting all the way to completion. And I could see my incremental progress as I went. It was very meaningful to see the progress. That is exactly why you need to pick a strategic theme for your clients and your prospects over the next couple of weeks. You need to have a project. If you don't have a project and you're just handling this reactively, you won't get that feeling of making incremental progress like cleaning the garage does. And I want you to leave work every day thinking, I did all I could today. I got a little bit farther along. You could sort of see that progress bar, if you will. So here's your 3 ways of thinking of a big project over the next couple of weeks. Thing 1, just be helpful to your clients and prospects as a friend. And if you chose that, that would mean that you develop a list. Who are the people you want to reach out to? Make it meaty, make it bigger than normal maybe over the next couple of weeks. And pick the number of people that you think it'd be slightly ambitious to pick that number of people. Maybe it's 10 over the next couple of weeks, maybe it's 50, maybe it's 100. I don't know. It depends on the other things you've got going on. But pick a number and then today write down the list of names that correspond to that number. Say it's 50 people, write down 50 names. And then divide it up over some kind of time period that you feel like, hey, over the next week, over the next 2 weeks or whatever, I'm gonna reach out to X many people a day. And over the course of that time period, I'm gonna get to everybody. Pick this number and number of people in the time period such that it feels like you can get it done, but you're a little worried you might not be able to. I was a little worried I might not be able to get through the whole garage in one day. And that's what sped me up in every single hour as I went through. So that's sort of what you're looking to do. In this case, you just reach out to however many people you've decided a day, and you're going to basically develop you're going to run a campaign. You're going to run a campaign to reach out and offer your help in any way you can for all these people with what's going on. You're just reaching out as a friend. If you do nothing else over the next couple of weeks, that's going to generate tremendous satisfaction. You're going to enjoy it, and who knows what pings you're going to get back from folks as they really appreciate you reaching out to them. So that's method 1. Method 2 is if you've got some kind of expertise yourself to help folks, I want you to run a similar campaign. It's probably smaller, but this is where you would offer what we would call a give to get, 30 to 90 minute session to help the organization work through the issues that they're working through. So generally you would apply whatever knowledge you've got in the situation. It could be economic knowledge, healthcare knowledge, or legal knowledge, or whatever. And you're going to offer helpful time periods with people to help them through the situation. And the way that one is executed is the same as the first one. You're going to write down a list of names. You're going to write down the give to get or the offering you'd like to make them, and you're going to communicate with each person, whether it's a phone call, email, whatever, to set those up. The third method, similar to the second one, but if your organization has ways that you can be helpful to others, but it's not necessarily you, now it's just like the second method, except you've got to work with folks internally first to define what give to get they'd be willing to offer, and you're going to broker that basically to the people on your list. But you'd run it and execute it just like the second method. So those are the 3 ways we're seeing people really reach out and be helpful to their clients and prospects. 1 is just reach out as a friend. 2 is adding your big brain, your expertise to reach out and offer help. And the third is offering folks from your organization and their expertise to be able to help people. If you'll write down a list of human beings' names that you would like to be helpful to over the next couple weeks, and then every day you're trying to work through that list, that creates a project. As you check people off the list that you reach out to, who's pinged you back, you're basically building a progress bar that you can move through over the next couple weeks, and you're going to see your progress. You're going to start checking people off that list. You're going to start adding value in whatever way that it makes sense, and you're going to start feeling great about moving through the change because you're perceiving it the right way. You can be the light to help people through this. You're acting on it, and you're letting go of all the worry and the things that you can't change for right now. You're focused on being helpful. So please forward this video to your teams. It'll help you and you get on the same page with them. And as with all our videos, we hope this one helps you help your clients succeed. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. For more content like this, check out my most recent video and be sure to like them so other people can find out about us. But make sure you subscribe. That's how you'll be automatically alerted to the great content that we put out. And if you want access to a comprehensive system for business development, then just buy my book, The Snowball System, at Amazon. The link is in the description below. Thanks again.